Please shut off all cell phones and electronic devices at this time. Please do not enter or exit during the performance. Be respectful during the performances, no talking please. And remember how much work these kids have put into this effort, the positive comments only. And again, there are no food or drinks allowed in this auditorium. Now, I would like to introduce School B performing Mary Gerard.
They will, Mary. It's worse, much worse, Mary. The people those windows.
They want to come daily.
Stare into point and laugh at the lunatics and mock them.
Try and frame them in the face.
It works beautifully, Mary.
You'll be surprised how often. And violently the seizures come.
You said you know all I want to know. Then tell me how to get out of here. Please!
We can only...
Show you.
You have to start at the beginning.
By seeing
The order of...
the cells. Here you go, Mary. This way. That's your name, ain't it?
My name is Mrs. Stephen Gerard. You will call me by that name if you address me again.
Oh no, I will call you no such false name as that. I was told by Mr. Gerard himself that I was so to call you Mary.
There is nothing false about that.
You'll fit right in. We've got the Queen of Poland and the King of France over here as well. But as for me, I called you Mary.
My husband said I was coming with you to see a doctor. I came to see the doctor about a personal condition. Where is he, sir?
Your name is Frankie. You be good to Frankie, and Frankie will be good to you too.
I demand that you take me to see the doctor at once.
Snooty one, ain't she? Wants to see the doctor at once, do she? Well, doctors don't come round at once. Sometimes they come round week after next. I guess you'll just have to wait until then, won't you? But as for now, I'll just be taking your coat so you can get to feeling
Stay
better.
away from me!
If that's the way you want it. Ace here!
What? No! Stop! Stay away! Stop! What are you doing? Do you have any idea who my husband is?
I know who you claim to be.
He is the wealthiest man in the city of Philadelphia. If you keep me here against my will, you will be making a terrible mistake. He might sue this hospital's board of directors and everyone connected with it.
All I know is it was Mr. Gerard himself who requested most kindly that you be held here for treatment.
That's a lie. I will not permit you to lie about it that way. He would never do any... I don't believe you. But even if he did, he has no authority. He's no doctor. He's not medically qualified to pronounce me either sane nor insane.
He's your husband, ain't he? This, Stephen Gerard.
Yes.
Well then, there you be. By law, that makes him your guardian. And whenever somebody that somebody is guarding over is declared insane, then we picks them up and puts them here.
My husband said I was coming with you to see the doctor.
Ah yes, that's what we tell most of them. Just going to see the doctor. Sometimes the dentist just for the variety's sake. It works nearly every time. But we've got the legal and binding documents from Mr. Gerard himself, saying outright that he, Mary Gerard, his wife, are a lunatic, and he requested that you be held here for treatment for the rest of your natural life. Lest, of course, you be cured.
Do not jest with me, sir.
Oh no, it is no jest. I can assure you that the locks here, they're the finest locks you'll ever see. And as for your companions, they're the genuine thing. Out and out lunatics. Every last one of them.
Don't be...
Upset.
Mary, I need to see someone. Speak with someone. When will they let me see someone?
We can let you.
Did anyone...
Just tell us who it is.
Name the name.
And instantly you'll see them. Will you truly or... Well, I only imagine it.
What does it?
Mary!
Give us the names.
I want to see my mother.
Her mother!
Oh, funny. Oh, Mary wants to see her mother. Let me see her, please.
Madam, you sent for me.
Mother, you've come to me.
Rise, madam. Of course I would come at the bidding of Mrs. Gerard. I could hardly do otherwise, could I?
Oh, Mother, I need you.
Need me? You never needed me very much, and now I'm sure you need me not at all.
It is not money that I need of you.
I should think not.
It is comfort that I need of you now.
Comfort? You live in the very heart of comfort, madam. Never have I seen a house this fine, furnishings this rich. You must be happy here.
What are you saying? This is not my home. This is a cell, a great hospital for lunatics. Do not mock me. Surely you see it's cold and damp and horrid here.
I see only that when you married above your station, it brought you great rewards. I see also why you didn't want your family coming here.
My family was not welcome here, and now I myself am not. When I visited you, I told you what things were like for me. You must have believed me. Didn't you?
A poor excuse beats none, they said.
You didn't believe me. Did you? You thought I didn't want you here because I was ashamed of you.
Something like that.
But it wasn't me at all. It was Mr. Gerard. He didn't want you here.
Why should he? I'll hear no bad words about Mr. Gerard.
Mother. Mother, my husband abuses me.
For shame that you should give him a cause, and double shame that you be brazen enough to tell it. You should know by now there is nothing unusual in a husband's abusing his wife. It is the woman's place to be clever enough to seem to do his will, whether she do or no.
And must the wife always bend to the husband's will, whether it be right or wrong?
Yes, it's the husband's place to rule his wife, and the woman's to obey.
And why must it be so?
Because it's the law.
Whose law?
God's law. When you married, you vowed to honor and obey your husband till death do you part. Do you dare question the law of God himself?
If this is God's law, as you say it is, then why didn't you explain this law to me before I married Mr. Gerard?
You were a woman, madam.
I was 16, I was a girl.
It was your wish to
It
marry.
was Mr. Gerard's wish to marry me.
You were not so innocent as that. You knew that Mr. Gerard had money and you would never have to work another day in your life if you married him.
Then why did you speak to me of love?
You knew what you were doing. You got the home you wanted.
Look about you, Mother. Nothing you see here is mine. I have nothing. Nothing.
Then you only have yourself to blame. A wise woman never lets her husband know the distaste she may feel for him.
I would have been a liar.
You would have fared better.
I've asked you here because I have desperate news. I am a child.
How wonderful.
No.
Mr. Gerard must be overjoyed.
No!
You mean he is not?
I haven't told him.
But you must, at once.
I fear for my safety, Mother. I fear what he might do to me.
Do to you?
It isn't Mr. Gerard's child.
Mary, no.
I've informed Mr. Gerard that I intend to leave his house. I want to come home again.
I can't help you,
No!
madam.
No, don't leave! Please don't leave! She didn't even see me here. She thought I was still mistress of my house, but I wasn't.
You never were.
Were you married?
What? Leave me alone.
We want you to see how things are.
With you, things are.
Are.
With you.
How things are with her? What do you mean by that?
Dr. Rush asked I speak to you personally, sir, regarding the state and condition of your wife.
I do not know, sir, if you value your time, but I do mine. Please be brief.
I will try. May I sit?
Do whatever you wish. Just let us get this bothersome business settled. Is there some question as to the adequacy of the monthly payment?
Oh, no, sir. It is not a question of cost, but one rather concerning your wife's mental and physical condition.
As I am well aware of the one, and not at all interested in the other, I doubt anything you have to tell me could be of the least interest to me.
I have rather surprising news for you, and for all of us in the hospital. Mrs. Gerard is with a child.
Yes,
You mean, sir, you knew of this fact,
I did.
and yet you sent her here to confine with the mentally insane?
Most certainly. I find it interesting that I have to tell you that one's physical conditions have nothing to do with one's state of mind. I brought my wife to you because she is insane. That has nothing to do with whatever physical condition she may be in.
Mr. Gerard, I'm happy to tell you this is not always the case. It is not uncommon for a woman with child to exhibit some of the same characteristics we ascribe those who are only mentally insane. What I'm trying to tell you, sir, is the happy news that Mrs. Gerard is quite possibly, even probably, as sane as you or I.
My wife, sir, is insane.
Mr. Gerard,
I said she is insane!
your wife suffers from severe headaches and is extremely nervous. If she were not with child, there may be some other reasoning for this. However, she is with child.
That is a fact I wish you to disregard. Whether she is with child, as you say, or no, we have no concern of yours.
What I'm trying to tell you, sir, is that given these newly discovered circumstances, we can no longer permit that Mrs. Gerard stays in our care.
I see. Perhaps this will do.
It is not a question of money.
Come, sir. It's in my experience that everything in life is a question of money. I have found no love, no loyalty, no friendship, and no fact that cannot be altered by a large enough sum of money.
Surely you can't believe that.
Believe it, I know it. I've staked my life on it, and as you can see, I have prospered. Look at this.
$3,000? But this is made out to...
To you, sir, this is payment in advance for the superb treatment accorded to the insane woman, who unfortunately still bears my name.
I don't know what to say.
Answer only this. Can it be done?
Yes.
Good. See to it then. I think you know your way out.
But sir,
Sir,
what of the child?
that, sir, is of no concern of mine.
Mr. Phillips! Mr. Phillips, don't go! Please don't go!
He can.
Here,
You marry?
Yes, he can! I know he can! He looked right at me! Mr. Phillips!
you should have been like...
Polly Henton.
Yes, definitely.
Like Polly.
Then you would have...
Been alright.
Who are you talking about?
They're talking about me, Mrs. Gerard.
Who are you? I don't know you. What are you doing here?
My name's Polly. Polly Henton. There's no reason why it should be important to you. I'm only one of a long line of housekeepers who will replace you, Mrs. Gerard.
You admit that to my face?
I'm his housekeeper. The difference is I'll be longer lasting than the rest. He'll even come to care for me a little, as much as he can care for me anyway.
I don't believe you.
I wouldn't lie to you, Mrs. Gerard. I have no need to do so.
Then why didn't he care for me?
In the beginning he did, but your behavior made him come to hate you.
Has he said that to you?
I can tell you his words exactly. I hate her like the devil, and I know with pleasure that this feeling increases daily.
He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't feel that.
I hate her like the devil. And I know with pleasure that this feeling increases daily.
I don't believe you. I can't.
I hate her like the devil, and I know with pleasure that this feeling increases daily.
What total wrong did I do him?
Perhaps he does not know himself. You see, it is not sensible to expect a man to understand or tolerate the dreams of his wife.
Bring him.
We don't know.
Do you? Me?
Stephen Gerard, bring him into the cell now!
How did you get here?
By where you placed me, Stephen.
Where I put... I should not be here.
No.
Is it true, Mr. Phillips, that they say the baby is out of Mary Gerard's?
Baby's origin is of no matter of importance, Miss Thatcher.
Why have you done this to me?
I had no choice. You were insane.
You know as well as I that I am insane!
I hope that's true.
Oh, such a pretty little girl. And what is her name?
Her name is Mary!
Call her whatever you wish.
Oh, I shall love having her. I'm truly grateful. I've never had a baby girl before. I think I'll call you Rose. Rose is my name, you see. And you'll be my little girl.
She told me you hated me like the devil. I didn't believe her until this moment.
I would caution you against becoming too fond of this child, Mrs. Thatcher. It is, after all, a child born under negative circumstances.
What do you mean, Mr. Phillips?
This baby seems normal, doesn't it? Only there is a difference.
What difference?
Don't let him do this!
Baby's mother is a patient among the insane.
Oh, no.
This baby has been born by and among those possessed of devils.
God preserve us.
Born
by and among those possessed of devils. God preserve us. Born by and among those possessed of devils.
Is that all I am to you? When we met, I was 16. Do you remember that girl, Stephen?
She does not exist, madam.
No. We destroyed her, you and I. Destroyed her utterly. Didn't you ever love her?
She was pretty. People noticed her. She was innocent, a trait few women have.
Innocent. And then she married you and she thought she gave the whole world, and in reality, she gave only this little room.
She had everything a woman could have have reasonably wanted.
The cost was too great.
It cost her nothing.
Nothing.
You had everything a woman could have reasonably wanted. When I found you, you were just a peasant. It is well known that the wife of Stephen Gerard converses indiscriminately with those of no consequence, as readily as she does with those of some social standing. In this way and others, you have failed me.
Yes. In these ways and others, I have failed you!
If only you could have...
No!
I could make your life a living hell!
May God have pity on you, sir! All right, but my baby will live.
Oh, she thinks her baby.
She thinks her infant.
She thinks her child.
We'll give her comfort. Give her solace.
We'll bring her relief.
Not so, Mary.
Oh, no, no.
No.
You will give birth to an evil thing.
Only evil comes from evil. As we have shown you the past, we will now show you what is yet to be.
Oh, she is so very lovely. If I ever doubted you for so much suffering you give me. Laughing. Why are you laughing? Tell me she will live, won't she? She'll be happy. Tell me, will she be happy?
As happy as she can be.
Most decidedly happy.
Then I will live for that if you promise me that.
Oh,
We
yes.
can do that.
Yes. Good question.
However, it is.
How long?
How long?
It will not be
How long is
5 months
Is life enough?
There.
in an unmarked grave.
That you will have your father. You too, Mary, will be buried in an unmarked grave.
Here.
On the hospital ground. You'll never leave these lawns.
Tell me when. The sugar will less suit me. 2. 3. 5. Surely no more than 5.
Yes, 5.
That is right.
So clever is our Mary.
5.
And 20.
20. 4.
20. 5 and 20 years ago, God would not permit it.
Well, most of it.
Will be
There.
in this chair.
Tranquilizing chair.
The restraining chair.
Down, down.
Like the
Evil thing you are.
No, God would not keep me living here in this hell for 5 and 20 years. God, please, God, sweet, sweet Jesus, be merciful to me and I'll be staying here for such a day.
Oh, the cheap money.
Sweet, sweet Jesus.
God can't hear you either, Mary.
Leave me alone! Please, God, please!
Look at her.
I love it when she prays in dark corners and damp walls.
Dark spaces between the walls.
If she could see any stars.
Can you, Mary?
Can you?
See.
Any stars?
I don't know. My eyesight is so dim.
It always happens.
After long confinement.
In dark places.
God, God, where are you? Please answer me.
Please answer me.
Where?
Stars.
You.
God.
God.
Where is he?
Do you hear?
She's now kicking through.
That she.
Insane.
Insane. Insane folk always deny God.
They have to.
Stop! Let go of me!
Perhaps they'll tear the being from her.
They've done it for an evil thing.
Now she's caught our scent.
But hounds behind the fox.
Let's hope
She's quick.
to
Mika,
leave.
at last,
She.
understands.
Yes. Alas, I do understand. What if I'm crazy and didn't even know? I think I wouldn't care. The bed is firm. There's a window there that I can look from. If I were to stay calm, they would not always keep me in this chair. If I were to accept you as my companions, I'd be free to walk about. Give birth to my poor, pitiful child. Isn't that true? And if I were to turn my back on the world, scorning all the values it adores, denying myself the luxury wealth can provide, then that must stand as proof that I am insane. soul is quiet and gentle there. To know he would be